LearnInbox, a vision for new style of learning.
Hi friends, this is Rajiv. Today we'll see the course introduction of our Salesforce training. So let's get started. The first thing which we need to see is the prerequisites. What knowledge you should have before starting with Salesforce training. The first thing here is Java programming. Salesforce uses a programming language called as Apex. In Apex programming languages, it uses the syntax of Java. So it's always better to have some knowledge of Java syntaxes before starting with the Salesforce development. Next is the HTML, Hypertext Markup Language. As you must be knowing that HTML is the most basic web development language. Salesforce has a page-centric approach called as Visual Force Pages. It is similar to the web pages we create. So in Visual Force Pages, we use the tags of HTML. So definitely if you have prior knowledge of HTML, learning Visual Force Pages would be much easier for you. And next is basic knowledge of programming languages. Any programming language like C, C++. If you have the basic understanding of logics which we use in programming, so that knowledge can help you to learn Salesforce development in a better way. So these three you can say are the prerequisites for learning Salesforce. Now, what if you do not have knowledge of all these? Then also you can learn Salesforce. What you need to give is some extra time and some extra efforts. That's it. There are many Salesforce developers out there who did not have a coding background, but still they have excelled in Salesforce development. So even if you do not have any prior knowledge of programming, if you do not have command over the programming syntaxes, then also you can excel, you can be a master in Salesforce. So the next thing we have to see is the syllabus of our Salesforce program. The first thing which a beginner should learn is the Salesforce administration. Here in Salesforce administration, you do not have to code anything. There's no coding. Rather, you just have to use the ready-made tools. You have ready-made drag and drop options which you can use to operate your Salesforce account. So we'll begin with the introduction of CRM, that is customer relationship management software, and also we'll learn the platform on which Salesforce is made, that is force.com platform. We'll also learn how to create developer account, how to create applications, objects, and also we'll see some of the topics in our Salesforce administration like relationships in Salesforce, formula fields, import wizard, data loaders, the security in sharing, workflows, and some other topics in our Salesforce administration. After completing with administration, we'll move forward to the Salesforce development. So in Salesforce development, the first thing which we'll learn is the Apex basics. As I previously told you that Salesforce uses its exclusive programming language called as Apex programming language. It's an object-oriented language. So here we'll see the Apex basics, collections, Visual Force pages, the Apex classes, triggers in Salesforce, and also some more few topics. Now, next comes the Salesforce Lightning. This is a very important topic because in today's world, most of the companies hire Salesforce Lightning developers. So having a knowledge of Lightning is really important. This Salesforce Lightning is an app-centric approach. Here we'll see the introduction of Lightning, the domain management, interfaces which we have in Lightning. Apart from it, we'll see the Lightning component bundles, attribute and expressions, how to call Apex method, that is your Apex classes from Lightning components, and some force components, LDS, that is Lightning data services, application and component events. So this is the syllabus for Salesforce Lightning. Okay. Last one is the Salesforce integration. What Salesforce integration is? Integrating some external data source with your Salesforce application. That is, in other words, you can say switching from another app or another platform to your Salesforce. This also includes migration of data to and fro from your Salesforce application to some other platforms, as well as from other platforms to your Salesforce application. So here we'll cover the introduction of integration, integration of web services, introduction of integration using Apex programming, response format, JSON introduction, JSON classes, JSON parser, etc. We'll also learn the HTTP callouts, the REST API and SOAP APIs. This REST API and SOAP API are one of the most important topics as far as Salesforce integration is concerned. Okay, so let's move forward. Now what you'll learn here in Salesforce. The first thing is to use Salesforce as an administrator. As I already told you in syllabus that a beginner should start Salesforce learning as an administrator, because if you do not have knowledge of Salesforce administration, it is very difficult for you to become a Salesforce developer. Okay, so the first thing which you learn is the Salesforce administration and the topics related to it. Next is to develop codes using Apex programming language. After completing Salesforce administration, we'll switch to the Apex programming language, that is the Salesforce programming. Next will be to build Lightning apps. Lightning is an app-centric approach, and by learning Lightning, we learn how to create wonderful applications in Lightning with good UX and UI, that is good user interface and good user experience. Last one is to integrate your Salesforce platform with other platform. Okay, taking your data to other application as well as taking data from other applications. Now, what are the key benefits of learning Salesforce? There are some key benefits which you should keep in mind before starting with Salesforce training program. Better salaries in market. You have a Salesforce developer gets really good package as compared to other technologies. Good career prospects. Jobs in big companies. All the big companies like TCS, HCL, Infosys, and many other companies hire Salesforce developers. Okay. And the number of vacancies currently are in really good numbers. Okay. Next is the jobs everywhere. You can find Salesforce jobs everywhere, not only is in metro cities but also in tier 2 and tier 3 cities. It is aligned with market trends. As you must be knowing about Salesforce CRM, it has defeated all its rivals and it has captured the CRM market now. So it is aligned with the market trends. And last but not the least, a good secure future. Okay. So these are some of the key benefits of learning Salesforce. So that's it from my side. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.